Hey everybody, welcome back. We have a little bit of a special guest here today. We've got Marley. You guys will have seen her a lot on Jamie's channel if you watch over there at Vintage Vibes. In any case, I'm here to film my What Sold video. Just sat down, about to hit play, and here she jumps in to be part of the show. So, let's get started. We had a pretty good week of sales from September 3rd to 9th. After a couple of really good weeks, $1,000 weeks in August, things did dip down just a little bit for a couple weeks in a row now. Not much, really, but noticeable with back to school. I'm sure people have extra expenses and whatnot, or, wanted to do something on the long weekend, Labor Day weekend. But in any case, this week, September 3rd to 9th, we did $771.23 in sales for a 49.8% margin. So that's a weekly net profit of $384.44. And that was across 28 items. So let's go ahead, get started on these. First up is this LL Bean flannel top in a 2X. Paid $604 and sold it for $24.99 plus shipping. My net on that was $12.95. This Adidas Climacool polo in a yellow and an XL. I picked this up, one of the very first clothing items I picked up when I, wanted to dabble in it. I paid $1 for it. After over a year, it sold for $9. I did free shipping on it after fees and my ship cost. My net profit was $1.62. So yeah, 13 months for $1.62 profit, probably not worth it. Now we've got this Lane Bryant, this hummingbird shirt. So paid $604. This sold for $23 on Poshmark. Or no, this was actually on eBay. And, this doesn't seem right. I don't have fees in for this item yet, so everything I've talked about so far, I need to minus out probably like $3 in fees. In any case, my net profit on that item was around $10. Alright, now we've got a bundle of 3 Prana shirts. These are all men's large shirts. First up is this red and black. Paid $604. The bundle went for $35. I let these go cheap because a couple of these, as you can tell from the background, I've had for a long time, and I'll probably not be picking up any Prana for this reselling. Not in just like these kinds of shirts. In any case, $11.67 is the selling price. We've got this tan one here, same deal, $604, $11.67 selling price, and then we've got this green one, and overall net profit on the entire bundle was $9.88. So yeah, not looking to sell those types of Prana shirts anymore. Sold this New With Tags Boston Half Marathon 2022 shirt in a men's 2XL. I paid $5.18 for this. I picked up a whole bundle of these at one point in time. There was like 20 on the rack. I bought them all. I sold this one for $20 on Poshmark, so that's $4 in fees. So my net was $10.82. Another item that I've had for a long time was this Athleta tank. Paid $5.18 for it. I sold it for $15 after fees and everything. My net was $5.87, so more than a double up, but I wouldn't pick that up again. And then I sold another one of these Boston Marathon shirts, a different platform. Sold this one on eBay, and the buyer did pay shipping to the US for this one. I sold this one for $17.50. I've made some great money on these already. At this point, I've got just a couple left. I just kind of want to move them for a little bit of profit, but I still made $9.70 on that one, so I'm happy with that. Now this Carhartt Force Relaxed Fit 3329 pants, $7.19 buy cost, sold for $20 on Poshmark with a net of $8.81. So these were good. This FUBU collection, these like cargo style jeans in a 40-34. I paid $7.19 for these. Actually, I know it was just a little bit less than $7.19 because I picked this up at, it's part of the chain of stores that I go to, but it's not like part of the official chain, so they use a different price list, and it's actually a little bit cheaper. In any case, I paid around $7 and sold for $43, and my net profit was $23.28. And they sold within about a week of listing. And now I sold this this Harley gray full zip hoodie. Paid $5.66 for this. Sold it for $29 plus shipping. And yeah, net profit of $17.55. These Lululemon pants in a size 36. These were, you know, pretty stained up at the bottom, so I knew I wasn't going to get top dollar by any means. I had picked up 2 pairs of these a long time ago. The one that was nice and clean sold for about $35. These ones I've had for a while. They didn't have any takers. I figured somebody would come along and make a low offer eventually. Someone did. They offered $15. All said and done, my net profit was $2.68. So, you know, it wasn't really worth it, I guess, but yeah, whatever. All right, we got another bundle here on Poshmark. This was a new with tags Lord & Taylor cashmere sweater. I would have paid, I forgot my costs mixed up on this sheet, but it all works out in the end anyway. I've just got them reversed, but I would have paid $6.90 for this. And the bundle sold for $56, so we'll call it $28 per item. The other item was this new with tags Lane Bryant Alley Paisley pants. Paid $7.19. $28 sale price. So altogether, my net profit on those 2 items was $30.71. All right, so now we get into some video games that I picked up. Not all of these items am I expecting to make money on. And the reason why is because I've bought some lots of games either to keep something in my own personal collection for free or at very, very low cost, or I bought a lot of PS3 games that were all sealed, and I know a couple of them, you know, I'm going to sell, and I might even lose like $1 or $2 when I factor in my average cost of goods, but there are some really good heavy hitters in there that when they sell, overall on the bundle, I'm going to do really well. So anyway, this new Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze Wii U game, new and sealed. I'm putting in a $22.50 buy cost on this because I bought a lot of free games. I'm keeping 1, and the other 2 I'm selling off. So I'm calling them $22.50 buy cost, you know, calling them $45 for the 2, and just assuming that my other one that I'm keeping is just no cost to me. So my selling price on this is $29. All said and done, I actually lose $2.69 on this, but again, that was all part of the plan. So technically at this point, I have paid $2.69 for the sealed Wii U game that I was keeping for myself, which was Ninja Gaiden 3 or something, I believe. Whichever one was for the Wii U. Okay, next up, now we're getting into this other lot, this PS3 lot. I paid $117 for a lot of 11 brand new sealed PS3 games. So that's an average cost of goods of $10.64 a piece. So this Final Fantasy X 10-2 remaster, sold this one, actually sold 2 games, sold this one and this BioShock 2 for a combined $32.50. So all said and done, I'm only, you know, actually net profiting 99 cents on these 2 games, but I'm recouping some of that buy cost, and now I have other games listed that are, you know, $40, $50, $100. So that's where the money actually. That was a really long-winded section for just a couple of video game sales, but I wanted to explain where those numbers come from and what my strategy was there. All right, we got this pink Victoria's Secret sweater. I paid $3.45 for this. I've had it for a long time. Someone offered me $12 plus shipping. I took it. My net profit was $2.03, and I won't pick that up again. This Free People peasant style top, paid $6.04. It sold for my full asking price of $24.63 relatively quickly. So after fees and shipping, which I actually was covering, my net profit was $9.13. Here's another similar story with the Killer Instinct game. So I bought a Killer Instinct for Super Nintendo game and box together for $40. And I'm assuming, or I'm assigning rather, a $5 buy cost to the game, which I sold for $24.99. After fees and the shipping, I was paying the shipping on that. It was only $2.70 something. My net profit on that was $13.27. And the reason why I'm assigning $5 to this and $35 to the box is because I'm actually keeping the box. I already had the cartridge and the manual, and the box itself, you know, is valued at like, I think 50 some dollars. And by now completing my game, I have boosted the overall value of just cartridge and manual to a complete copy, worth more than that $35. But I just figured that was an appropriate breakdown of assigning those costs. So basically, I've paid $35 minus the $13.27 that I just earned on this for a box for Killer Instinct, which I'm very happy about. All right, we got this comedy pack. Excuse me, got a little something in my throat here today. A couple of 4-packs of DVDs. So it's 2 DVDs, 8 movies altogether. I picked these up in a lot in not this March past, but March of 2022. I've had these for a very long time, but they cost me 28 cents a piece. So an overall buy cost of 56 cents, sold for $8. I paid the shipping and everything on this. My net profit was 63 cents. Whatever. Technically, that's more than a double up. This Lawrence Maroney women's jersey in a 2XL paid $5.18. It sold pretty quickly for $24.63. After all said and done, my net profit on that was $11.43. These Sorel quilted boots I paid $6.33 for, and sold them for $39 on Poshmark. My net profit on those was $20.91. This ModCloth chipmunk or squirrel sweater. This is a cool ass sweater. I don't care what anybody says. Like if I was a woman or wanted to wear women's clothing or whatever, like this is a cool sweater. I like this sweater. Obviously, it's just, you know, it's not gonna fit me or my aesthetic, but yeah, I can see how cool it is. So we saw this. We're like, yeah, we got to pick that up. We paid $6.90 for it. Sold for $39 on Poshmark, and net profit of $20.34. That sold within a day or two of listing. Now here's a really good one. So this is a PlayStation 3 console bundle that sold, and this is when I made kind of a trade. It's kind of hard to explain what happened here. All said and done anyway, you know, because of the trades and the wheeling and dealing that I figured out, and I would have talked about in some of my previous videos, this console bundle had a $0 buy cost to me. And I sold it for $100. So that's all net profit. That sold on Facebook Marketplace. Someone came, picked it up, $100 cash money. Awesome. And then this this vintage 70s kitchen canister set. This was pretty cool. We paid $8.04 for this, and I think we were gonna list it on Etsy or something. I'm not really sure, but we tried it on Facebook Marketplace, and it sold within about a week. It did only sell for like $20 because, I mean, you know, it had some condition issues, but it actually sold to a woman on Facebook Marketplace who lives about a half an hour from us. And when I realized where she was, I just delivered it to her because I was actually going 3 minutes away to go sourcing for more inventory, and I had already planned that trip. So I already planned to drive past this woman's house, and then she bought these canisters, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I mean, I don't mind delivering. I'm driving right back past there in a few hours anyway. So she had the matching bread box for this, so she was really excited. An older woman, and just excited just to have that as part of her set. So $11.96 net profit, not huge money, but it was a cool flip. Alright, this cool brown men's shirt. Paid $6.04 for this. I've had it for a little while. It sold for $19, and I paid the shipping on that. My net profit was just $5.77. This was good. This MLB Slugfest 2003 for GameCube. I had a $3 buy cost on this. It was in my personal collection for a while, but I always kind of intended on flipping it. I was just kind of not really sure. But anyway, I eventually did list a bunch of GameCube stuff. That was why I picked it up in the first place. So $3 buy cost. I sold it for $29.99 after fees and my shipping cost, which I was covering the shipping. My net profit on that was $16.11. Another ModCloth sweater. This one is also really cool. I mean, so this is like a unicorn Fair Isle kind of pattern. I mean, that's, you know, like, I didn't really know much about ModCloth. We had sold like a couple of blouses and stuff before. It didn't really do all that well, but these sweaters, man, like these were cool, and they sold really quick. This unicorn one sold just a couple days later after the other one. Again, $6.90 buy cost, sold for $39, same price on Poshmark, a $20.34 net profit. And then the last item for this week is this J. Jill Wherever pink top, and $6.04 buy cost, sold for $22 on Poshmark, my net profit of $7.53. So yeah, what did I say at the beginning of the video here? $771.23 in sales, and weekly profit of $384.44. That's going to go down by maybe like $3 because I did forget to put in the fees for that one Lane Bryant shirt, you know, at the beginning of this run through. So yeah, probably a 49.6% margin or something like that. Just real quick here at the end, I realized as I was going through so that I could add in the fees for that Lane Bryant Hummingbird shirt, I realized that I had missed a couple of sales that I didn't even put on my Excel sheet, meaning it looked like my sales were lower than they were. So actually, overall, I did $841.22 at a 50.4% margin. Those two extra sales were this Gordon of Philadelphia tartan plaid wool kilt. This was a cool find. Paid $6.33 for it and sold it for $49.99. So there was some good net on that, $35.91 of net profit. And then the other item that I had missed was this Tom Brady jersey in a women's large. Paid $5.18 for that, sold it for $20. I did cover the the shipping, just letter mail shipping here in Canada, about a $7.49 net. So yeah, there's another 43 something in net profit that I had just not factored into this video. So there you go. That's the real total, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.